Hi folks, Jim here. Today I want to tell you about this new product that I found. I really am happy with it. It's called the Curt dual ball hitch for weight distributing shanks. And what it allows me to do is use my weight distributing shank as an adjustable shank for this new dual ball hitch. Let me show you what the problem was. So from time to time, I've got to tow other trailers, especially I was helping my son move from one house to another, and I went to U-Haul to pick up a trailer, and all I had was this straight out shank. Ball height on this is about 25.5 inches. And I went to the U-Haul dealer to get the trailer. It was much higher than the tongue on the U-Haul trailer, and it was even higher than the jack could lift up the tongue of the trailer. So we had to pick it up, and it was really heavy, and plop it down here on the ball. This product solved that problem for me. This hitch fits over the weight distributing hitch that you already have. It's got a 2 5/16 inch ball on one side and a 2-inch ball on the other side. So let me show you how I can now adjust my hitch up and down. This is about 20.5 inches now, so I gained about 4 inches of height on my ball by just putting this hitch on. So with the 2-inch ball you can tow up to 10,000 pounds, and with the 2 5/16 inch ball, which is facing up right now, you can tow up to 15,000 pounds. Now, that's probably not going to be the weak link in your hitch. The weak link is probably going to be your shank here. And your shank is going to have a maximum load carrying capacity. This particular shank is a bulletproof shank. It's about 2,500 pound tongue weight. Just because the ball can tow something doesn't mean your whole truck, your whole system can tow that much. So be careful to get a shank that can fit the trailer that you're trying to tow. Now, one of the first things I noticed about this was how nice this was put together. Look at those welds. I mean, that's like machine made. You don't even see any weave or anything in there. That is a great set of welds on there. This thing is finished pretty nice in a powder coat type black finish. You've got 2 stainless pins to hold it into the shank. It's really a nicely made piece of work. It is made in China, but it looks very heavy duty and very well made. Alright, so to put this on, first of all, I want you to see inside here is like a little rubber donut thing. That keeps this hitch from rattling around because we're going to have to compress that a little bit to get it on the shank. So I want to put my bottom hole in first. And here we go. Slide it through. Now I've got to compress the donut a little bit, so I'm going to pull this up with my hand and slide the next pin through, and now it's in. Then I'm going to take this clip this around the bottom one and slide it over the top. It goes on pretty tight, so it's not going to go anywhere when you're driving around, and the shank, the hitch doesn't rattle on the shank. The shank might rattle in the receiver, but you're not going to have the hitch rattling around in the shank. To take it off is just the reverse. Pull that off and then push that down. You can see it takes a little bit of force to get that off. I'm going to pull up on this, pull the top pin out, and then pull the bottom pin out, and then it's off. This piece is pretty heavy, I'd guess, I don't know, 15, 20 pounds. So it's a heavy duty hitch here. Rotate it around, put it up the other way. Same deal. So I'm in the bottom hole there. pull up on the hitch, slide the other pin through. I'll go the other way this time. There you have it. So this Curt dual ball hitch for your weight distributing hitch shank really solved a problem for me when I needed to tow other trailers other than my travel trailer that's sitting behind me. It's compatible with most of your weight distributing hitches. Of course, it works on Curt. I think the one I have is bulletproof. I've also had equalizer weight distributing hitch shanks. Worked on all of them. As long as it has like the 2.5 inch on center holes, it should work fine. It has the anti-rattle design that keeps the hitch itself from rattling on the shank. It's not going to do anything for your shank rattling in the receiver, but it will cut down on the noise for that. It's got a chrome-plated ball on either side, powder-coated metal casting. The workmanship on this thing was really fantastic. I couldn't believe it was made in China when I first looked at it. But Curt does a really nice job. And also shout out to E-Trailer. I've ordered a lot of stuff from them. They're always helpful. They want to know how things are going. They follow up. And if you have any need for customer service, they're going to take care of you. And did I mention it was free shipping? I always like that. So if you have a weight distributing hitch, and you occasionally needed to tow some other trailers like a U-Haul trailer, or maybe you go to the big box store and you're renting a piece of lawn equipment or something, excavating equipment, you need to bring it home. This fit the bill, and I'm so glad I have it. I had been looking for one of these for years, and I would highly recommend it if you have the same problem I do, needing to tow other trailers from time to time.